Hello everyone, we are glad that you are able to watch this video. I am Yucheng Liu, the first author of this paper. We will be sharing our work, which is a cross-modal knowledge distillation algorithm called EmotionKD, a cross-modal knowledge distillation framework for emotion recognition based on physiological signals. Emotion recognition is the automatic classification of a human's emotion states through the acquisition of physiological or non-physiological signals. It is an essential aspect of effective computing that allows machines to understand human emotions. In this discipline, researchers usually employ arousal and valence as an indicator of humans' emotion. Arousal refers the strength of associated emotional state, and valence represents the extent to which an emotion is positive or negative. Physiological signals are highly reliable indicators of emotion changes within the human body, as they are objective and less susceptible to human subjective consciousness or deception. Given the complexity of the physiological processes that underlie human emotion, it is difficult to classify emotions using unimodal physiological signals. As a result, researchers attempt to employ multimodal data to classify human emotions. Electroencephalogram signals, being a typical physiological signal, reflects brain activity. Hence, it is widely applied to emotion recognition in both multimodal and unimodal methods. EEG signals play a key role in the emotion recognition through multiple physiological signals, but the acquisition of EEG can be complicated. For instance, wearing an EEG cap can restrict the movements of subjects and affect their psychological responses. Moreover, the harsh data acquisition environment limits the practical application of emotion recognition. Galvanic skin response signals, by contrast, only require one or a few sensors with less restriction on the activities of subjects and are cost-effective. However, unimodal GSR models often cannot perform as well as multimodal models. Therefore, transferring the rich knowledge contained in multimodal models to unimodal GSR models through knowledge distillation techniques is essential to enhance the generalizability and usefulness of the unimodal GSR model. According to the mentioned reasons, we proposed our method based on the following motivations. First, what kind of features can be captured from multimodal signals? Second, how to transfer multimodal knowledge effectively. Many researchers focus on interactivity and heterogeneity, which are two important features in multimodal classification tasks. Heterogeneity refers to the distinct features within signals of different modalities. Interactivity focuses on the correlation between different modalities of human physiological signals. In the process of cross-modal knowledge distillation, effective capturing of multimodal features is able to guide the unimodal model to improve its performance. Therefore, effective capturing of multimodal features becomes crucial. Extraction of mentioned two features in our model become one of the key challenges in our work. In existing knowledge distillation methods, multimodal teacher models are usually frozen in the knowledge transfer process. As a result, multimodal teacher models often lack flexibility in knowledge transfer. As a result, the performance of the student model can be limited during the training stage. How to transfer the knowledge flexibly to student model becomes the other key challenge in our paper. To address these challenges, we propose the EmotionKD framework, which designs multimodal teacher models to improve the performance of unimodal student models through knowledge distillation. Specifically, the EmotionKD framework includes a multimodal teacher model called EmotionNet-Teacher, a unimodal student model called EmotionNet-Student, and an adaptive feedback knowledge distillation. Our contributions are as follows. First, we propose a novel multimodal EmotionNet-Teacher based on a dual-stream transformer structure with an interactivity-based modal fusion module. It simultaneously extracts heterogeneity knowledge and interactivity knowledge between EEG modality and GSR modality. Second, we design an adaptive feedback mechanism for cross-modal knowledge distillation, which can help the multimodal teacher model adaptively adjust the knowledge transfer during distillation to improve the classification performance of the unimodal student model. Third, the proposed EmotionKD method achieves the best performance on two physiological signal-based emotion recognition datasets. To the best of our knowledge, This is the first application of cross-modal knowledge distillation in the field of physiological signal-based emotion recognition to transfer fused EEG and GSR features to the unimodal GSR model. Specifically, to extract the heterogeneity and interactivity simultaneously. We design EmotionNet Teacher with the dual-stream transformer structure to extract modal heterogeneity features and the IMF module to extract modal interactivity features. Specifically, to extract the interactivity, we design EmotionNet Teacher. We design interactivity-based modality fusion module to fully fused heterogeneity feature from each transformer encoder. The figure on the left shows the structure of the IMF module, and the right one illustrates the details of the interactivity extractor in the left figure. With the generated score, the features from different modality are fused. The output from the IMF is able to guide the unimodal student model to the better generalization. Study shows that in the knowledge distillation process, when the unimodal student model and the multimodal teacher model have large structural differences, it causes the unimodal student model to have difficulty in achieving the desired results, because it is difficult for the unimodal student model to fit the output of the multimodal teacher model. Therefore, the heterogeneity-based depth fusion module, which is similar to the IMF module, is designed in unimodal EmotionNet Student to focus on minimizing the structural gap between it and multimodal EmotionNet Teacher. As for the adaptive feedback knowledge distillation mechanism, we design 2 stages in the training of the student. In existing knowledge distillation methods, multimodal teacher models are usually frozen in the knowledge transfer process. The proposed adaptive feedback knowledge distillation is designed to solve the above problem by adding a feedback stage to the traditional knowledge distillation. Our pre-trained multimodal teacher model is able to adjust itself according to the performance of the unimodal student model. In turn, it is able to transfer the knowledge that is more easily understood by the unimodal student model and enhances the knowledge transfer effect. In the training stage, only the student is updated through the guidance of the multimodal teacher model. In the feedback stage, temporary student model is introduced as auxiliary model to assistant teacher model to adjust teacher model itself according to the performance of the temporary student. 2 above stages will be repeated until the student model is converged. In the test stage, only the student model is kept to inference the result and the performance is evaluated. To evaluate our methodology, 2 publicly available datasets, DAP and HCI tagging, are used in this paper. The dataset is split by trials first. After the splitting, the samples in each set are then randomly disrupted twice. This also means that the data within each trial does not appear in a different dataset. The original physiological signal is split into 1 sample every 4 seconds for data augmentation. We firstly compare our EmotionNet Student with other methods. The results show that EmotionNet Student has the best performance compared to other unimodal or knowledge transfer-based baseline methods on the emotion recognition task. It proves that our enhanced unimodal model is better than other unimodal methods. Then, we compare our EmotionNet Teacher with other baselines. The results show that the proposed EmotionNet Teacher has a significantly better performance compared to other multimodal baseline methods on the emotion recognition task. It also proves that our proposed multimodal method is effective. To evaluate the validity of each module in our knowledge distillation framework, we designed 2 following ablation experiments. For the proposed EmotionKD framework, we conduct the experiments by ablating the guidance from IMF feature and the adaptive feedback knowledge distillation mechanism proposed in our paper. The experiment results demonstrate that each guidance from the IMF feature and adaptive feedback knowledge distillation mechanism contributes to knowledge distillation. For the EmotionNet Teacher, we compare the 3 cases, one with the GSR-based model, EEG-based model, and multimodal model with IMF feature. The experiment results illustrate that the proposed EmotionNet Teacher has the best performance among them. In summary, the main contributions of this paper are: IMF module is designed for fusing the feature from each modality to capture the interactivity between the EEG and GSR. Adaptive feedback knowledge distillation mechanism is applied to transfer the multimodal knowledge flexibly to the unimodal model. It is the first attempt to transfer fused EEG-GSR knowledge in the knowledge distillation for emotion recognition models. Experiment results show that our approach achieves the best performance, reducing the scale of sleep models while maintaining the classification performance. The following are references in this article. Thank you for watching.